Hi, I'm Jeanette Bronée from Path for Life. I'm here with a Nourishing How-To. Today we're going to boil an egg. I know it can sound simple, but most of the time I hear people say they don't know how to make a soft-boiled egg. You know, one of the things that you hear might be that it's a 3-minute egg. Well, that's not going to work. Depending on what altitude you're at, you need anything from 5 to 6 to 6.5 minutes. Because the higher up in altitude you are, the longer your cooking time, because your boiling water happens at a lower temperature. So, what I want to say about eggs, though, is that do get eggs from cage-free chicken that are happy running around, not in a cage with other chicks stuck, beaks cut off, all that. No, we want those happy chicks that are like out there running around, laying eggs that are healthy, full of omega-3 fatty acids, but also preferably without GMO foods in them. So one of the things you need is a little hole puncher. You can use a needle. And you need a timer and one of these little gadgets to get the egg in there without cracking. So what you start out with is boil your pot of water. In the meantime, make your hole. This can be a little scary. Sometimes you make the hole, crack the whole egg, but you just need a little tiny hole. And then we're going to boil a couple of eggs because we're going to do different things with them. So don't be scared. The worst that can happen is you get egg all over the place. That has happened. Luckily, I have a dog that likes raw eggs, so she gets it. All right. So now you're putting your eggs in the water. Do it like slowly. You don't want to crack the egg on its way in. See if I can remember which ones I made a hole in. There we are. We're putting 3 of those in. So, putting the timer. And wait. So one of the great things about eggs is that it's a complete protein. What does that mean? A complete protein means that it has all the 9 essential amino acids that you need every day, that your body needs every day. Amino acids is part of how we repair and keep our cell system working and functioning optimally. Protein is what we normally know as we need for our muscles to repair muscle tissue, but it's actually really essential too for your hormonal levels, that sort of like your get-going hormones and your activity. It's the communication to our muscles that say to go. Carbohydrates is how our muscles get the energy to actually function and work and go. But protein is part of the communication that happens. I know, it's a little bit scientific, but we just need to know that we need both. So we need a complete protein every day, and that is the 9 essential amino acids. You can get that from all vegan food as well, but one of the ways to get it without actually eating meat is, for example, eggs. So when your bell has rung, you're going to put the eggs in super cold water. That's how you stop the boiling. Because you want to stop the boiling, and if not, it becomes a hard-boiled egg. That is also how you could make a hard-boiled egg. Instead of cooking the egg until the 9 minutes or 10 minutes or whatever a hard-boiled egg needs, you just leave it hot, and it cooks on its own. So now you have your soft-boiled egg. Now we have to figure out how to eat it. So there's a couple of ways you can do it. For the daring, you just cut straight through like this. But I can also show you the safe way. Just peeling off the top. Now, if you had not washed this with ice-cold water, you would not be getting the shell off. Because the shell sticks to the egg. And there you are. Now, these little gadgets help. And there you go. Perfect egg. Just add a pinch of salt, and it's a yummy, nourishing breakfast meal.